Well, we got another episode, guys. So, welcome to my channel. So, this is my 2005 Honda Accord. Got it on trade. It's got a lot of miles on it. But I don't care how many miles are on this thing, actually. What I care about is how it was maintained. The guy who owned it before me seemed like he took care of it, or well, his wife did or whatever, took care of it a lot, and it's just general maintenance that needed to be taken care of towards the end. And now, you know, they kind of went to the end on it. So now I'm taking care of the general maintenance on it. Other than all the way around, this car is a good running car. It does really well. And so I thought I'd make a short video on what I got going on with this. So when I'm going over bumps and stuff like that, it has this weird knocking sound. I mean, it's bad. It slams, boom, boom. And so I've been trying to diagnose it. I jacked the car up and I shook down the sway bar. Sway bar end links seem fine. Tie rod end links need to be replaced, but they're not bad. They just got a little bit of twist like that. So when tie rod end links have a twist like that, they're generally starting to wear. But when you grab the wheel, and I think it's what is it? Trying to think of a clock here. You know, you got your 12, you got your 6. So it's like 9 and 3 or whatever. And if you can shake your wheel like that and it clunks, that's usually, that's your tie rod ends. That means the bushings and stuff are going bad. Mine don't do that. Mine, they're tight. And then if you grab a 12 and 6 and you go like this, that means your upper and lower ball joints could be bad. So if you feel a clunk on the bottom half, clunk, usually it's a bottom ball joint. If you feel it on the top or both, you know, that means your upper and lower ball joints need to be replaced. So in my case, we didn't have that issue. And it took me a little bit to figure out what that clunking noise was. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you what it is. Now it's hard to do this with one person, so you need a second person to do this. So let's go ahead and jump into it right now. Okay, so I brought you guys a little closer in here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fire this thing up. I'm gonna put it in gear. Okay, this is what I was talking about. You kind of need a second person to watch this, or either have someone do this for you while they're in the car and you're watching. So this is where my clunking noise is coming from. It's a really, like I said, it's a real loud knock. And boy, it's not good. I'll tell you that right now, it's not good. So, and to diagnose this, there's a couple ways of doing it. And this is one way of doing it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So what I want you to do is pay attention to this engine. And then I'm just gonna give you a hint. Look at this side of the motor here, this regional area. You might be able to see what's going on here, but we're gonna go ahead and show you what's going on. Here we go. What's up, Marley? Move, move.
Oh my God.
All right, you guys, so now you got to see what's going on there. So you got to see the motor twist. And so when the motor twists and it moves up and down, you'll see, like, if you do it in drive, if you see it go this way, your motor mount here in the front or on the side usually is bad. You can kind of see which motor mount it is. So if it's jumping up kind of like this, it's that motor mount. If it's jumping up like this, it's this motor mount. In reverse, if it's jumping up from the back like this, then it's that motor mount back here. Or it could be the transmission mount, you know. So, I mean, you can kind of tell where it's busted up. So anyways, I will show you what we are doing. And we'll jump right into it and show you how to replace this motor mount. Seen in the last video, you seen this thing jump. I had to watch the video, actually. It was insane. I'd never, whoa, bro, that thing's bad, man. Holy smokes. So these are, here, let me just break it out for you. Okay, here we go. So we got this, boom, power torque. OE products, I guess, but there is another one that is like a little bit more expensive. This one here from your good old boy O'Reilly's was $35.83. Oh my God, parts are just insane. Anyways, let's open this up, see what we got here. All right. Oh, I love new parts, man. All right, here we go. We don't need that box anymore. Oh, woo! And then the guy said the A comes free with it. I don't know. It was awesome. So, all right, guys. So this here is it's like a hydraulic motor mount. It's designed. It has gases in it or hydraulic fluid or whatever. Not 100% sure on that. Maybe I should do my research before I start blabbing out the mouth, you know. But it has, I guess it's hydraulic. And so this is really stiff. I can't even push it down. I mean, shoot. Anyways, it's pretty stiff. So it's made to hold the weight of this motor and the torque of it, you know, moving it around. So this will kind of just move up and down. So let's jump into it here and pull this damn motor mount out. So to get to this motor mount, we got to remove this. This is a power steering reservoir. It's supposed to come right up just like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And then you can, I guess, somehow shove it out all the way. Oh my God. Now I need a rag. Come on, where's the rags at, guys? No rags. Come on. We need a rag. Oh wait, the rag drawer. Gotta look at the rag drawer. The ragula drawer. Okay, got it. All right. Anyways, you know, maybe this is why mechanics wear gloves like doctors. Okay, let's just get into this here. So I think what we're gonna have to do is pull these ones. There's 2 bolts, as you can see on the bottom of this. There's 2 bolts. So you got to pull the 2 bolts off, and then the top bolt right here. And then we got to go underneath the car and jack the engine up just so much to slide this out and put the new one in. So let's guess. We're going to try a 15. I could be wrong. I was definitely wrong. Okay, well, my eyeballs are not the greatest. We'll drop a 16 in there. 16 mil. Hey guys, as I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, come on now. 17 mil. There we go. 17 mil. smokes, that thing is actually on there. Whoever tightened this over tightened it by a lot. All right, well, that's beautiful. Okay, well, let's get the cheater bar out. I don't like using cheater bar on this, but I really don't like using cheater bars on my 3/8 drives. That's it. Break this one loose back here just in case. Let me see. Oh, that probably broke. No? Okay, it was just breaking the. Sometimes it breaks a wrench, and that's not a joke. All right, we got these loose. All right. Let me see here if I got a gun over here. Something a little quicker. Okay, so now those ones are out. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it without jacking it up. Well, I guess we can. Hopefully we won't need a cheater bar in this one too. Okay. Maybe we will. All right. Nope. We got it. Just pull this thing on. Come on, baby. I was worried that it was going to slip off and like hit the washer fluid thing and break that. And I was like, oh, that's another thing I'm just going to have to replace. So, like I said, this car is a all-around pretty good car. I'm going to have to do some valve cover gaskets on it. I know that. I cleaned the motor up a little bit so I can see, so I'm able to see if there's anything really wrong with it later down the road. And, but right now, it seems like everything's pretty sound. So, oh my goodness. My impact don't fit down in here, so I gotta do this manually. Watch this motor's gonna fall off, ain't it? I hope it don't. Otherwise we're gonna be in big trouble. Let's see. Seems to be a lot of pressure on it still. A lot more than I'd like. But it should be alright. All this. Seems like it's. Oh boy. There we go. We got it off. All right. So, got our bolts off. All right. Now, let's move to the bottom of the car and jack it up and see what we get. I don't know how much of this you're going to see, but where I got the jack placed, it's like right on the corner of the oil pan. Now we're not going to be putting a whole lot of pressure on that oil pan since it's already loose. And all we want to do, what I'm going to do, what you can't see, is when I'm jacking this up, I'm going to poke my head up over the hood here and watch it come up some. Enough for me to clear that motor mount to take out. So here we go. And we're just going to do it nice and slow, nice and easy. Oh, it seems like it wants to take the whole car up. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's working. Nice and slow. I don't think I need to go too high. Just enough to, There we go. Okay. Let me pull you guys up here real quick and let you see what happened. All right, so, whoops, sorry. Okay, let me see. Let me get in here. It's hard. I got to get a better camera eventually. That's where you guys come and play. Okay. Okay, now we got this. Okay, right here. You can see how it's offset now. Okay, so we got it jacked up enough. Okay, so like I just showed you guys, it was, it's offset. So now, let me grab my handy dandy thingamabob here. It's a magnet. And I can pull that other bolt out. It's kind of like a homemade magnet, but it works. I got another one laying around here that you can buy at O'Reilly's, but kind of homemade. You see, it's just, I don't know, something that I put together a long time ago. Anyways, okay, so the mount is good. We're ready to be pulled out. Ooh, dang, this thing is done. Okay, there's your mount. Like I said, it just slides out, but look at that. That thing is donezo, man. Yeah, wow. Oh, wow, there you go. So yeah, it's filled with like hydraulic fluid in there. This thing just, that's the piston or whatever. It literally just, wow. Look at that. That thing was getting beat up so bad. Wow, that thing just fell apart. Okay, well, let's put the new one in. So I don't think these have any directional way, really. It just goes in. Just take it, slide it in here. Just like that. Oh, look at that. Matter of fact, that is amazing. So where I jacked it up to, that's actually how the motor is supposed to sit. Holy smokes. That is bad. That is bad, my friend. Okay, well, we go ahead and put these in. So remember, the longer ones are the ones down on the frame. Okay, we'll just take this and come on. Get in there. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's in. And this can practically go in. Holy smokes. I might as well put this in first. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I want to put the top one in first since I got the motor jacked up. That way I know this one's going to fit. And what we'll do is we'll kind of reverse this, but I feel like I should let the jack down. And then you guys can tell me how far the motor goes down. I want measurements, okay? Throw in the comments the measurements. No. I get it. Nobody watches my videos anyway. I see guys are like, ooh, it's this guy again. Ooh. So anyways. Okay. So there is a torque spec on these, and I believe it's don't quote me, I gotta look it up and I'll get you the numbers. But I believe it's like 17 foot-pounds or 18 foot-pounds. But I'll get you the for sure numbers. Maybe they're 80 foot-pounds. No. They're a couple ugga-duggas. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the motor down. I'm gonna leave you guys up here so you guys don't need to come back down there. You guys don't want to move anyways, so. All right, here we go. Setting the motor down slowly. Nice and easy. Nope. Oh, wow, look at that. That's amazing. The whole car came down, the motor's still sitting up. Don't be scared, that's just my big jack. Big jack. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Look at that. That thing's sitting up above this. Oh, wow. I can't wait to drive this thing now, to be honest with you. Okay. This thing's going to have so much more power. So much more power, torque. Torque power. Yeah. All right. It's a couple ugga-duggas. I think that's the wrong size. I think, was that? Same size? Yeah, it's the same size. All right. We are tight there, and I'm gonna get you guys the torque specs and we'll torque it. Okay, so the torque spec on these are 47 foot-pounds. So we're gonna set our torque wrench. Okay, we are at 40, 42, 44, there's 47. All right, with these, they click. Now I know what some of y'all are gonna say, oh, you're gonna lose torque in this. Well, there's controversy on that. You can, I don't know. I don't know for sure if you do, but I don't have a full length one that I need to get down in there. So this is what I'm gonna use to torque it down to get to the bolts. At least I'll get there, huh? We'll give it an extra uggaduggy if we have to. Okay, let's get down to this bolt. Okay, here we go now. Quiet, everybody quiet. It's like a library. Got to hear the clicks. There it is. All right. I think we did a little extra on that anyways. It's okay. Won't hurt nothing. There it is. That's the click. Okay. Now we'll take all this off. And then we'll hook this up to this one. Ooh, there we go. I'll just give a, there we go. All right, so these ones, preferably, I like these because these are, you know, kind of like what, analog. I just feel like maybe these give you the true torque. The digital ones, I've always, you know, yeah, they're up to spec. You got to check them. You can go onto any truck, Snap-on, Mako, and stuff like that. You can get them checked there. And I'm pretty sure there's other places you can get your torque wrenches spec'd. And you can make sure that they're still in spec. But anytime you're done with these, always run them back down to 0. So there's no, because there's a spring in here. And if you keep that spring compressed for a long amount of time, then it takes it out of spec. Now I know there's gonna be like people saying, oh man, I've had my torque wrench for 30 years and I've never, you know, I just throw it in my toolbox and it works just fine. And I mean, I don't know. But what I do have a question on, I've seen guys use these things as if they're taking bolts off. Like they'll get in here and they use it almost like a breaker bar and they break the bolt off. Now, I was always told not to do that with these because they're a special tool. You know, you don't want to mess up the torque specs on it. But if anybody you know for sure, comment on here. Bloop that comment and we'll answer back. You know, and I'd like to know if you can or can't. I've never done it. I mean, maybe once or twice in my lifetime. I'm not going to lie, but I don't use these to break bolts loose. I only use them to, oh, hey, it's got me. I only use them to, torque things down. Never use them to tighten things down. That's as much tightening I do with them. I usually get stuff to the point where it is tight, and then I go and finish it off with this. But I don't know. Are you able to break bolts loose with this? I don't know. Let me know. All right, so let's get back to it, and we'll show you how this looks now. Oh, look at that. The instructions. That probably will tell me, you know, if I can stop being a guy for 2 seconds and read that then. All right, let's put this stuff away. All right, you guys don't need to watch me put all this stuff away. I'll bring you guys back for the end run. Okay, so I got all the tools put away and everything. Oh, I forgot to put this back Don't forget to put your power steering reservoir back in its home. Otherwise, somebody will be mad. Okay, so we're good. And like I said, it actually leveled this thing out more. Like, it was sitting like this. Like, wow. All right, so let me go ahead and fire this thing up. And again, it takes two people to do this. What I'm doing is I'm holding my foot on the brake. At the best, if you put your e-brake on, put chalk behind the tires on both, on both sides of one tire in the back. That way it ensures that this car is really not going to go anywhere. Get in the car, start it up, brake on, reverse, hold the brake, give it a little gas. You don't need to give it a lot, just enough to feel that car do a little lean with it, rock with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, put it reverse, do that like once or twice. Why, someone's standing out here going, oh yeah, and then put it in drive, let off the brake and just floor it. And that's only if you don't like the person, right? I'm joking. Same thing, put it in drive, hold the brake, give it a little gas enough for it to, rock, and the person out here will be able to see. Now, I suggest the person who is out here, please be safe. Think about it, because I'm not liable for anything, okay? I'm just giving you guys information. But be safe. Stand off to the side of the vehicle so that this vehicle, accidents don't happen. I've seen stuff happen, and it sucks when it happens. So, please, when you're doing this, be safe. Anyways, let's go. Let's do it. I'm excited. All right. Fire this bad boy up. Hit the nitrous a couple times. Oh, wow. What a huge difference. All right. Huge difference. So, wow, I got to go back and look at that video because I'm curious to see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure it looks good. Anyways, what I mean by huge difference is like when I've been driving the car, I could feel the vibration of the motor. Just going through everything in the car. Whoa, some people, if you know Hondas or let's say race cars or anything like that, what they call them is hard mounts, poly mounts and stuff like that. The guys will go and put nothing but hard mounts in there in their engine bay. And what that does is it's supposed to take the torque from the motor, and the motor won't do this, and it's supposed to put all the torque to the wheels. That's why you want to change out your mounts in a race car or something like that, is because you want the most torque you can get to the wheels. You see that the more power you can put down to the wheels, the better times you're probably getting on that quarter mile, baby. Let's get it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is this thing is done for that. The next motor mount that I'll be going after, just because that one was so bad, I'll probably be changing this front one later down the road. We'll make a video on that. And then we'll get to the transmission mount over here. We'll change that one too. I'm just kind of slowly going around the whole thing. And we're gonna revive this Honda. This Honda, it's got a strong motor in it. It needs some tires and it needs a little bit of freshening up, but it's a strong deal. But that's it for you for today, guys. Please like and subscribe to my videos. I'm really trying to push, for at least, let me get 100 subscribers. I know that's a lot right now because I'm at 40, I think at 48. I'm really pushing for that 100, and I'll try to do something special for you guys. You guys tell me what you want me to do for 100 subscribers, and I will see if I can't make that happen. And I want to do something special for you guys. It's appreciation for you guys of supporting me and everything, because this is something that I love to do. please get me away from this dead end job that I'm at. I mean, I love working with the people I work with at work and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I just, you know how they say, do what you love. I've always, my friends who know me, I've always stuck a camera outside of that car. You could go look back at my old videos, my very, very old videos. 10 years ago, I was making videos just of cars, stuff like that. It's just something that I've always loved to do. It's fun. I like being out there doing stuff with people and meeting new people. And, you know, this is something that I really, anyways, you get it. I love doing it. So if you could drop that like, drop a comment, tell me what that torque wrench is able to do. Like I said, I'm not a professional. It's just something that I grew up working on cars, friends who work on cars, and we all get together and we talk about stuff like this, and we learn off each other, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that I learned too off of YouTube. So if I can give YouTube back to YouTube, hey. Anyways, one more time. If I say it too many times, you won't do it. But if I keep it in your head, maybe you'll do it. Like and subscribe, JGoodzvlogs. We're over and out.